we're bringing product in from thousands of suppliers, right, multiple temperatures, to all of those facilities. At any given day, we've got 1,000 to 1,500 loads coming inbound to that network. And you can imagine a lot of that product is temperature sensitive, it's time critical, and so it's, there's a lot of moving parts to make that happen well and on time and efficiently. Really what began to emerge is there's 3 or 4 key players in this industry, and I began to look objectively at each one of them, their strengths, their weaknesses, their path forward, in fairly good detail as far as what is their current capability, what is their vision as far as where they're going to go, what does their team look like, how technologically savvy are they, what is literally their business plan, right? Are they looking to stay in this space, to diversify, to acquire or be acquired? All of those things are important, right? And so when we began to evaluate that, really FourKites stood out in a number of fronts. Number one was just the product itself, right? You could tell that a lot of feedback from real customers had been taken into account, because when you began to look at the tool, you began to say, wow, they're answering a question that I would have asked, right? And the data was displayed in a very intuitive way. And I'm not saying that others weren't capable of doing that, but the way that FourKites put that forth really resonated with myself, my team, and others in the organization. The other thing that really stood out was the speed of product development. From the time I began this process to the time that we finally finished, I can't tell you the number of times where I'd get an email or a text from somebody saying, hey, can you check this out? We just developed this. What do you think about this? Does this answer your question? And it wasn't even as though it was a sales pitch. It was really more, hey, you're a potential end user. We want to get your feedback. What do you think about this? And I mean, it was fascinating. It was fascinating to see. And what I found, frankly, and it's been really refreshing, it was what I suspected and hoped for, was that the implementation is very robust. The team, as I suspected, has their hands on every step of the process, very clear in terms of the different work streams that need to be executed, the timing of those work streams, very clear communication as far as milestones, what the expectations are for Sysco, what they're planning on delivering, and how we need to engage our carriers in the appropriate way to make sure we get their buy-in. And so when you look at all of those different phases, whether it's the product development, the implementation, FourKites really checked all those boxes.